Hey, what is up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. WWE basically made a decision on what they're going to do with the WrestleMania main event. My prediction from my Tuesday night video talking about Randy Orton burning the house down, AJ Styles beating Luke Harper was correct. And for the third week in a row now, we are finally going to figure out who is the #1 contender for WrestleMania. Unless they have another false finish, and we're going to go a whole month of not knowing who's going to WrestleMania against Bray Wyatt. Basically, if you didn't watch Smackdown this week, the Luke Harper versus AJ Styles match, I guess you can say, ended in some controversy. With AJ Styles getting a 1-2-3, but it was determined by Shane McMahon that Luke Harper's foot was on the rope, and he did not want the match to end in a certain way. So he restarted the match, which made AJ mad, so AJ and Shane were bickering back and forth. Luke Harper went to kick AJ Styles in the head. He ended up kicking Shane McMahon when AJ got out of the way. The fight continued from there, where basically AJ Styles picked up a clean victory to be named the new #1 contender, for us to get to the end of the show for Randy Orton to burn down Bray Wyatt's compound and declare that he's coming for his championship at WrestleMania and that he wants the title shot, which was given away to AJ Styles. Definitely the placement of the burning of the house was supposed to be like sort of a shocking ending, but honestly it would have made more sense if Bray Wyatt, if the #1 contenders match would have been after this, because it would have showed you how much flux is up there. You can't tell AJ Styles on the show that he's going to WrestleMania and that he is the new #1 contender to Bray Wyatt, and then have this show end with somebody else saying that they're coming for it. So if you sat through 205 Live and then you started watching Talking Smack on the network, basically AJ Styles confronted Shane McMahon on the show, basically saying that he's going to WrestleMania. Shane was saying that basically it's not that easy, and it is what it is. This is going to be what's setting up the Shane versus AJ Styles match, and then it's going to be setting up the Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt match as two separate matches at WrestleMania. I guess if you just want to throw everything in there, you can make it a fatal four-way. Shane McMahon could have that big moment in the sun, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. Basically, Eric Rowan posted a video online, basically showing him carrying a body in a sack. People are now saying that this is Eric Rowan had a premonition that Randy Orton was going to burn down the castle, and he moved Sister Abigail, which makes a lot of sense because of the fact that, I don't know, I mean, we've seen Bray Wyatt's rocking chair, and it's supposed to have the special magical powers. We were never told that Bray Wyatt got the rocking chair refinished, got it repaired, but all of us saw it burned in the middle of the ring when Dean Ambrose lit it on fire years back. So I know that, you know, throughout the years, Undertaker lost his urn, had the urn. The urn was nowhere in clean sight, but it was always supposed to be what kept the secret powers of the Undertaker. But you know, if we're all supposed to believe that the body of Sister Abigail was burned to the ground, I don't know what would give Bray Wyatt special powers from here on out, but you know, in storyline, Bray Wyatt has ate the souls of Undertaker and Kane to only go on and not be able to beat Undertaker and Kane in a 4-on-2 match at Survivor Series. So it's all kind of a little hokey, but I think, you know, it's thought of as like when you were a kid, you sort of really believed in the powers of The Undertaker, and WWE is supposed to be for kids these days, so maybe this is just, you know, for the kids, and it's not for us to really believe in. But, you know, Bray Wyatt's a kick-ass cool character, but to me, he doesn't get a lot of wins, so it's hard to keep him believable. My guess would be that Randy's going to beat Bray at WrestleMania. So in this match, I think that it's Orton's going to beat AJ. More than likely, Shane McMahon is going to play some sort of a role in this match, so we can really see AJ and Shane not clicking on the same page. Maybe they do another, false finish where AJ gets the win, but it's, because of, interference or disqualification, and basically Shane says he wants to restart the match again, and basically AJ's just upset that Shane keeps on butting his head into his matches. So that's my thought of what's going to happen, but definitely Orton's coming for Bray. AJ's going to be setting up with Shane McMahon, and they're going to be setting up on SmackDown leading to WrestleMania.